Welcome back to Nomo Studio, and sa video na ito, we will tackle the Article 2 of the 1987 Philippine Constitution, which is Declaration of Principles and State Policies. This video will have a 10-item questions with 4 multiple choices with rationalization to every single item. And if you did not watch the Article 1 yet or the national territory of the 1987 Philippine Constitution, check description box below for the link of the video. At kung hindi ka pa nakasubscribe, i-click mo na ang subscribe button para updated ka when new videos are uploaded. Since we will cover all articles of the Philippine Constitution. So, sige, simulan na natin ang review. Question number 1. Which of the following is not recognized as a guiding principle in the conduct of foreign relations? A. Respect for international law and treaty obligations. B. Pursuit of an independent foreign policy. C. Promotion of peace and security, or letter D. Pursuit of global dominance and hegemony. So, ang sabi sa tanong, alin daw sa mga sumusunod ang hindi kinikilala bilang isang guiding principle in the conduct of foreign relations? Ibig sabihin, hahanapin natin sa choices kung alin ang hindi. In short, yung tatlong choices ay recognized as a guiding principle maliban sa isa. Now, kung uunawain natin ang mga choices, it's quite obvious na ang letter A ay isang guiding principle ng ating bansa. Since we need to respect the international law and treaty relations or obligations. Kasi ito ay isang obligations and at the same time a guiding principles in the conduct of foreign relations. It means that the nations are expected to abide by the principles and norms of international law and to honor their commitments under treaties and agreements. Because by respecting international law, countries can avoid conflicts and promote peaceful resolution of disputes. And also with letter B, the pursuit of an independent foreign policy is another guiding principle in the conduct of foreign relations. It means na ang mga bansa ay may right to determine their own foreign policy and to pursue their national interests without undue influence from other countries or external actors. Kasi ang independent foreign policy allows countries to make their own decisions na batay sa kanilang kalagayan at pangangailangan. And at the same time, to balance their relationships with different countries in a way that best serves their national interests. And also, letter C, the promotion of peace and security is a key goal for the Philippines in its foreign relations. Kasi ang Pilipinas ay kasalukuyang nahaharap sa banta sa seguridad, kabilang na ang terrorism, mga alitan sa teritoryo, and transnational crimes na kung saan ito ay nangangailangan ng pakikipagtulungan sa ibang mga bansa. So, we can therefore say that the correct answer is letter D, pursuit of global dominance and hegemony. Ngunit, ano nga ba ang pursuit of global dominance and hegemony? Pursuit of global dominance and hegemony refers to the ambition of a country to achieve a dominant position in the world, often at the expense of other nations. It involves the use of various means including military, economic, and political power to assert control over other countries and regions. So, it is clearly stated na ang pursuit of global dominance and hegemony ay tumutukoy sa ambisyon ng isang bansa na makamit ang pangingibabaw sa posisyon sa buong mundo, in which ito ay kadalasan na nagdudulot ng pagkasira ng magandang relasyon sa ibang mga bansa. Kabilang dito ang paggamit ng iba't ibang mga paraan. Sabi dito, paggamit ng military power, economic, and political power to assert control over other countries and regions. This approach to foreign policy is generally seen as aggressive and confrontational. Ibig sabihin, nagdudulot ito ng hindi magandang pakikitungo sa ibang mga bansa. So, it is not recognized as a guiding principle. Hindi lang po dito sa bansa natin, kundi pati na sa ibang mga bansa. Ito ay hindi recognized as a guiding principle in the conduct of foreign relations. Next, we have question number 2. The primary duty of the government is to blank. Letter A, ensure the welfare of the people. B, maintain peace and order. Letter C, promote economic growth. Letter D, protect national security. The primary duty of a government is to serve and protect its citizens. Kabilang na dito ay yung pagtiyak sa kaligtasan at seguridad ng mga mamamayan sa ating bansa. Pagprotekta sa kanilang mga karapatan at kalayaan, pagbibigay ng mahalagang serbisyo tulad ng pangangalaga sa kalusugan, edukasyon at mga infrastruktura, and lastly, promoting the overall well-being and prosperity of the society. Actually, if we will try to see the choices, lahat po yan ay duty of the Philippine government. But we are referring to the primary. So yung word na primary ang siyang magbibigay sa atin ng hint to choose one. Since kung babasahin natin ang Article 2, Section 4 of the 1987 Philippine Constitution, it states that the prime duty of the government is to serve and protect the people. The government may call upon the people to defend the state, and in the fulfillment thereof, all citizens may be required under conditions provided by law to render personal military or civil service. So, sabi dito, the prime or primary duty is to serve and protect the people. So, meaning it ensures the general welfare of the people. We can therefore say that the correct answer is letter A. Question number 3. The Philippine government adopts a policy of non-alignment in foreign relations, which means A. The country adopts and pursues a policy of nuclear weapons in its territory. Letter B. The country primarily participates in war at the time of invasion. Letter C. The country seeks to maintain friendly relations with all nations. Or letter D. None of these. The correct answer is letter C. The country seeks to maintain friendly relations with all nations. Since the Philippine government's policy of non-alignment in foreign relations seeks to maintain friendly relations and cooperation with all countries regardless of their political, economic, or military orientation. Nangangahulugan lamang ito na ang Pilipinas ay hindi pumapanig sa anumang international conflicts at nagsusumikap na magkaroon ng magandang relasyon sa lahat ng mga bansa. Ang patakarang ito po ay nagpapahintulot sa Pilipinas na ituloy ang mga layunin na maitaguyod o maipursu ang mga foreign policies, and at the same time to promote the national interests and without being constrained by the interests of other countries or alliances. Kasi ito in accordance pa rin with Section 2 that states that the Philippines renounces war as an instrument of national policy, adopts the generally accepted principles of international law as part of the law of the land, and adheres to the policy of peace, equality, justice, freedom, cooperation, and amity with all nations. Nangangahulugan ang Section 2 na tinatanggihan ng Pilipinas ang digmaan bilang isang paraan to pursue national interests, at sa halip ay naglalayong lutasin ang mga hindi pagkakaunawaan sa pamamagitan ng mapayapang paraan, tulad ng mga diplomatic negotiations at sa pamamaraang legal, by adopting the generally accepted principles of international law as part of the law of the land. Kinikilala kasi ng Pilipinas na it is bounded by international legal norms and standards na irespeto ang mga sovereignty and territorial integrity of other nations. Next, we have question number 4. What is the Philippine government's policy towards foreign relations and nuclear weapons? Try to read the choices and choose the letter that corresponds to your answer. You may pause the video to have more time in answering the question. This only means that the Philippines aim to maintain good relations with other countries while also safeguarding its own interests and sovereignty. In terms of nuclear weapons, ang Pilipinas po ay naglalayong maitaguyod ang mga policies to have a freedom from nuclear weapons in our country. Nangangahulugan ito na hindi pinapayagan ng gobyerno natin ang anumang dayuhang bansa na magkaroon, mag-imbak o gumamit ng mga nuclear weapons sa loob at sa mga borders ng ating bansa. Ang patakarang ito po ay naaayon sa national interests na naglalayong mapanatili ang kapayapaan and stability as well of our nation. So the correct answer is letter C. The government prioritizes national sovereignty, territorial integrity, national interest, and the right to self-determination in its relations with other states, and adopts a policy of freedom from nuclear weapons in its territory. Next, we have question number 5. The state recognizes the sanctity of family life and shall protect and strengthen the family as blank. A. The foundation of the nation. B. The basic social institution. Letter C. The primary unit of society. Or letter D. All of these. The correct answer is letter D. All of these. The state recognizes the sanctity of family life and shall protect and strengthen the family. In which ito ay isang provision in the Constitution of the Philippines that affirms the importance of the family as a basic autonomous social institution. And at the same time, it recognizes that the family is a fundamental unit of society and that its stability is essential to the well-being of the nation. Overall, the provision reflects the Philippines' commitment to promote and protect the family as a basic unit of society, at pagkilala na rin sa kahalagahan ng pamilya in ensuring the well-being and prosperity of the nation. Therefore, the correct answer is letter D. Since ang choices A, B, and C are all correct, and it supports the statement that the states recognizes the sanctity of family life and shall protect and strengthen the family. Question number 6. Which of the following is not considered state policy in relation to education? Choose the letter that corresponds to your answer. Letters A, B, and C are all considered a state policy in relation to education. Kasi ang Philippine Constitution, it recognizes the importance of education in nation building and has several provisions related to this. Nakasaad din kasi sa Article 14, Section 2 of the 1987 Philippine Constitution that encouraging non-formal, informal, and indigenous learning systems, in which ang section na ito ay naglalayon o nag-explain that the state shall promote and protect the right of all citizens to quality education at all levels and shall take appropriate steps to make such education accessible to all. At binabalangkas nito ang mga patakaran at prinsipyong gumagabay sa sistema ng edukasyon ng bansa, since ang edukasyon sa Pilipinas ay isang pangunahing karapatan ng bawat Pilipino. Kaya dapat na maprotektahan at maitaguyod ng Estado natin na ang karapatan ng lahat ng mamamayan na magkaroon ng dekalidad na edukasyon sa lahat ng antas. At dapat gagawa ng angkop na mga hakbang upang gawing accessible ng lahat ang edukasyon. Since ang provision na ito ay to establish and maintain a system of free public education in the elementary and high school levels, in which ito ay makikita sa Section 2, Article 14 of the 1987 Philippine Constitution. However, letter D is not supported by our Constitution, since the 1987 Philippine Constitution does not explicitly mention the regulation of the use of English as the medium of instruction in all levels of education. However, the Constitution mandates that the government shall promote and protect the right of all citizens to quality education at all levels, and shall take appropriate steps to make such education accessible to all. With this, the correct answer is letter D. And I hope that's clear. Kasi hindi naman talaga nire-regulate o hindi naman talaga sinasabi sa ating Constitution to use English as the medium of instruction in all levels of education. Since ngayon nga meron na tayong mother tongue at meron pa tayong mga Filipino subjects in which hindi naman talaga required to use English as the medium of instruction. Question number 7. The state shall protect and advance the right of the people to a balanced and healthful ecology. Which principle does this pertain to? A. Sustainable development. B. Stewardship. C. Environmental protection. Or letter D. All of these. The correct answer is letter D. All of these. The principle that the state shall protect and advance the right of the people to a balanced and healthful ecology pertains to the principle of environmental protection and sustainable development. Kinikilala kasi ng prinsipyong ito ang kahalagahan ng magkaroon ng malusog na pangangatawan at malinis na kapaligiran ng mga tao at pagpapanatili ng pag-unlad ng ating bansa. And also, it obligates the state to protect and preserve the environment and natural resources for the benefit of the present and future generations. This principle is enshrined in the 1987 Philippine Constitution as one of the state policies under Article 2, Section 16, which states that the state shall protect and advance the right of the people to a balanced and healthful ecology in accord with the rhythm and harmony of nature. At ito po ay supported by various laws and policies aimed at environmental conservation and sustainable development. Question number 8. Which of the following is not a recognized duty of the state in relation to labor? A. Promoting full employment. B. Protecting the rights of workers and promoting their welfare. C. Limiting or restricting the formation of labor unions. Letter D. Promoting the interests of employers. As we all know, that labor is considered a primary social economic force in the country at kinikilala ng Estado ang kahalagahan ng pagprotekta sa mga karapatan ng mga manggagawa at pagtataguyod ng kanilang kapakanan. Ang ating konstitusyon din po ay nag-uutos sa Estado na tiyakin ang makatarungan at makataong mga kondisyones sa pagtatrabaho o pag-apply ng trabaho para maipromote ang full employment at mabigyan ng pantay na opportunity ang lahat. So we can say that limiting or restricting the formation of labor unions would be contrary to the state's duty to protect the rights of workers to self-organization and collective bargaining. In fact, kinikilala po ng Labor Code of the Philippines ang karapatan ng mga manggagawa to form and join unions for the purpose of collective bargaining and to promote their welfare. So, we can consider that letter C is the correct answer since it is not recognized duty of the state in relation to labor as stated in the 1987 Philippine Constitution. Next, question number 9. Which among the following is not recognized as a Filipino value in the Declaration of Principles and State Policies? A. Respect for human rights. B. Love of country. C. Promotion of the common good. Or letter D. Promotion of individualism. The correct answer is letter D. Promotion of individualism. Kasi ang promotion of individualism po ay hindi nakasaad sa Declaration of Principles and State Policies ng Pilipinas. Kasi kapag sinabi nating individualism, it is a belief that individuals are responsible for their own lives and should be able to make their own choices and pursue their own interests without undue interference from society or government. Pero sa atin kasi sa kultura nating mga Pilipino, we emphasize the importance of collectivism and social harmony, kung saan ang bawat individual are expected to prioritize the needs and well-being of the group over their own individual interests. Kumbaga, it is reflected in values such as bayanihan and pakikisama, which promote community cooperation and social cohesion, na kung saan ito ay nagpapahalaga sa pagkakaisa at pakikipagtulungan ng bawat isa. Kasi ang individualism ay nagbibigay lamang ng malaking halaga sa kanyang sariling karapatan at kalayaan. In short, lumalabas ang pagiging selfishness. Okay, so let's now proceed with our last number, question number 10. The state recognizes the vital role of the youth in nation building and shall promote and protect their physical, moral, spiritual, intellectual, and social well-being. This principle is based on blank. A. The principle of popular sovereignty. B. The principle of social justice. C. The principle of youth empowerment. Or letter D. The principle of national unity and solidarity. So, the correct answer is letter C. Since ang letters A, B, and D po ay sobrang napakalayo sa tanong, since the question is referring on the vital role of the youth in nation building, kinikilala ng prinsipyong ito na ang mga kabataan po ay may potential to make significant contributions to society. Binibigyang diin din ito na ang importance of promoting the overall well-being of young people including their physical, moral, spiritual, intellectual, and social development. Ito po ay bababasa sa Article 2, Section 13 of the 1987 Philippine Constitution, which states that the state recognizes the vital role of the youth in nation building and shall promote and protect their physical, moral, spiritual, intellectual, and social well-being. It shall inculcate in the youth patriotism and nationalism and encourage their involvement in public and civic affairs. Kasi nga po sa pamamagitan ng pagtanaw sa kanilang kapakanan, the state can help ensure that future generations are equipped with the skills, knowledge, and values they need to contribute to the continued growth and progress of our nation. Ika nga ni Gat Jose Rizal, ang kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan. Kaya binibigyang halaga ng ating pamahalaan ang ating mga kabataan because they are the future of our country. So, ayun. How was it? Kumusta ang iyong score? Pwede mong i-comment yung score mo sa baba para makita natin kung anong improvement sa sarili mo when you watch or after you watch this video. Sana naka-impart naman ang video ito sa inyo since your exam is getting closer. And we will pray together para papasa kayo sa exam. And huwag kalimutan na rin na manalangin before entering the examination room on the examination day. And that's all for this video. And if you want to watch more videos like this, feel free to visit our playlists. Good luck and stay safe always. Bye for now.